Welcome back to Living 808. Well, no celebration is complete without balloon decorations. And today we're learning all about local balloon company Anela Balloons with the owner Alyssa Yamada Barreto, who joins us now live in studio to share all the details and to share one of the displays. Aloha!
Hi!
This is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
On Instagram and on TikTok, and I'm always like, it is, you know, it's a good party if you have great decorations, and you bring the great decorations. So
thank you.
Let's talk about it. What inspired Anela Balloons?
So actually, when I was in high school, I was in student council. I was in every other committee, probably homecoming, winter ball, all of that. And then after high school, I just started working, thinking I was doing things that I really enjoyed. Up until last year, when I threw my boyfriend a surprise party because he just got into the fire department. And that's when, and then that's when I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually so disconnected from the things that I really enjoy. And that was the first time I did balloons. And when I was looking back at those pictures, I was like, wow, that's awful. Like, they were awful. And so I kept practicing on my free time. I started doing family and friend events.
Wow.
Up until I actually started Anela Balloons in October.
That's amazing. Congratulations. So, I mean, this is a fresh venture, but we're looking at some of your photos. You do such a great job.
Thank you.
This is really stunning. And I feel like for any party or any celebration, I mean, you could do Christmas, you could do baby showers, birthdays, celebrations.
Graduation, weddings, all of it.
So let's talk about it. What types of services do you offer? Because we're looking at so many different types of things that can be decorated as well.
Yeah, so I offer custom balloon garlands, columns, arches, walls. This is an example of a balloon garland, but typically you'll see it connected to a wall or a backdrop. I also do balloon stacks, centerpieces, everything, honestly. And then on top of that, I do some backdrops as well. So fabric backdrops and custom wooden backdrops as well. So you can add a lot more personalization to those. And it's awesome because you can really tailor all of these things to different price points and different budgets.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And I saw too, because we saw even some of the like photo walls. That's awesome. And I wish people could, I don't know if you can tell, but some of these are kind of more like almost
shiny,
like full on like balls. So it's not even just balloons. So can you share about how your balloons really differ from just kind of typical store-bought ones?
Yeah, no, honestly, there's a huge difference between professional grade balloons and the ones that you can buy online and at party stores. These are more durable, they last longer, the colors are way more vibrant, and they're safer to use, especially outdoors. And by safer, I mean balloons expand in the heat. Yes,
oh my gosh, Hello Kitty! Wait, these are blowing my mind.
Yes, so cute. I just did that one this past weekend too. Love that one.
So cute.
But yeah, so they last longer, but by safer in the outdoors, I mean balloons expand in the heat. So especially in the Hawaii weather, they're gonna pop, especially when you're using low quality balloons. So when you're paying for these, you're paying for the high quality, but when you're booking with Anela Balloons, you're also paying for exceptional service, you're paying for a stress-free event. So I'll deal with all the logistics so that way you can actually focus more on actually being present for the event.
Which is so important. Okay, and speaking of, so when you talk about how long this lasts, something like this, how long would this last?
Honestly, if you're doing it indoors and you take good care of it, it's in the AC, they can last for weeks, sometimes even months.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm not surprised though, with how durable this feels.
These things are, they're not gonna pop. I can literally shove the whole thing in my car, it's not gonna pop.
That's great. Okay, so what are the details? How do people book with you, and how far in advance? Because say I have a party coming up, should it be a week in advance, months in advance, year in advance?
Preferably a few months, but honestly, even if it's like a couple weeks, we can make it happen. We'll work with it. But it's super easy. Just message me on Instagram or Facebook at Anela Balloons. I also do have a Google form that's linked to my website, anelaballoons.online. That same link is in my socials as well. So just send me a message and I'll contact you. We'll go through all of the details and I'll take it from there.
Perfect. And this looks so great. Let's talk a little bit more about it though, because as you mentioned, you know, some of these can last potentially weeks, if not months.
Yes.
But, you know, if people don't want that, you know, if they're like, I just have it for my party, is there, I think when people think of balloons, they think of like the sustainability aspect. What happens to them after if people are just done with them? Is there a sustainable way to get rid of them?
Yes. Okay, well, actually, the sustainability part of this was the #1 deciding factor for me in whether or not to even open Anela balloons, because growing up in Hawaii, we hear a lot about sustainability, about the pollution, and I didn't want to be a part of that problem. So I did some research, and because they're so long-lasting, because they're durable, when I go back for breakdown, I actually am going to take the whole thing, and I'm going to take it with me. When I go home, I'll untie them and save them, reuse them for another event. Or if they're too dirty or they do pop or I have to pop them, I'll still take that home, and I have a huge bag at home where I put all the scraps in. And I send that over to a national recycling company. So they'll recycle them, they'll repurpose it. That way I can still create these beautiful setups and not compromise my beliefs and just be able to be mindful of the environment.
I love that. So important. I feel like you thought of everything, which is so wonderful.
Thank you.
So if you want to check them out, how do we find you? Website, social media?
Yep, so Anela Balloons on Instagram, on Facebook, and then you can also check out my website, anelaballoons.online.
Amazing. And we'll have that on our website as well at k22.com.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And big
Thank you for having
congratulations. You do incredible work.
Thank you
and I'm
so
so
much.
excited to see
Thank
more
you.
of the photos that you guys do. And if you, again, you follow along on Instagram, you can see all of the different displays. So fun. All right. So